Hey, this is how to draw hair. Let's draw some hair.
Bruh.
Okay, so we got this head here, and we want to add some hair to it. So first thing I want to do is to find the hairline. And to do that, we need to figure out where the forehead starts to, what am I trying to say? So the forehead here is facing forward, and it starts to like turn, and it starts to face more upwards. So right about where it starts to change angle is where the hairline starts. So right around here. I'm just gonna come across like this, something like that. And we also know the hairline stops like beside the ear, something like this. And then all you gotta do is to connect it, right? But you don't wanna just do this, right? Because there's like a little L shape there. So all you gotta do is to make this little thing come down here. And now you can connect the dots. And there you go, you got the hairline. So to check if you got the hairline right, easiest way to do is to just imagine if this person has got a buzz cut. So I'm just gonna fill this in real quick. And there you go, it looks like this person has a buzz cut. Now, if you do the same thing and it doesn't look like a buzz cut, that means you fucked up. So now, before we add hair onto this head, we need to learn how to draw hair. So there's only two things you need to consider really. So the first thing is the banana, and the other is the ribbon. So the banana would look something like this. So just like a point here and a point here, and then it's like a little bit fatter in the middle. That's the banana, like this. And the ribbon would be something like this. So this is useful for when the hair is kind of like twisting on itself. So let's say there's a piece of hair here, and then it kind of flips around, and you see the other side. That's what the ribbon is for. But mainly, I want to focus on the banana. And if you look at this, you might think it doesn't look like hair. And the reason for that is because this is only one banana, and we need more. Um, the thing about banana is some are bigger and longer than the others. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to like draw the same thing again and again and again like this. And this is a common beginner thing where they'll like repeat the same shape too often. And this is not good. You don't want to do this. What you want to do instead is to have some variety. So you gotta vary up the size and the shape and stuff. So to demonstrate, I can draw a banana here, right? It's the same thing as that, right? So you got a big banana here. I can add a smaller one here, right? And then let's say we have another small one here. Maybe one that is kind of in between, like a medium-sized banana here. We can have like a small one here and like a really big one on this side. And by varying it up, you can see it starts to look a little bit more interesting. And it starts to look more like hair too. And maybe over here we can add like something that looks like that ribbon. So this one is kind of twisting over in itself. And there you go. We got something that looks kind of like hair. Now the question is, how do we apply this knowledge onto an actual hairstyle? Oh wait, I deleted my hairline by accident. Give me a second. Okay, we got it back. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, how do we apply this stuff to an actual hairstyle? Now, all hairstyles need to follow some kind of logic or some kind of flow, and there's two types. It's either a split or a point. So a split is pretty simple. So let's say this person has like a middle part kind of hair. So everything on this side is gonna come on this way, and then everything on the other side is is gonna go to the other way, and then we can add your bananas that way. Right, just like this. So this is pretty simple. Now another way that you can figure out the logic for the hair is with the point. So it's like a point where all the hair will kind of flow out of this point and it all relates to this point. You can think about that guy from Naruto that can like suck people with his eyes. And this kind of thing can exist in a few different ways. The most common one would be like behind your head. Everyone has it. You know, when someone like takes a picture from behind you and you see like a little thing that looks like a bald spot and you think you're going bald. Yeah, like that spot right there. So it happens behind the head. So I'm just gonna use this to showcase what happens with that. So let's say the point is like somewhere here. Right, there's our point, and we can just start adding our bananas uh that are like all flowing out of this point. It's like this. Alright, just like that. You can see how like I got a bunch of bananas and they all flow from this point like this, right? So that's one way you can utilize this to find the flow of your hair. Another time you would see like this kind of thing where all the hair flows towards one point is when there's like a hair tie. So let's say this person has a ponytail and it comes around like somewhere behind like here. Then all the hair is gonna go towards that point, right? So this is pretty self-explanatory, I think, right? Just come around like this. And this last one is gonna be very important for like female hairstyles that has bangs covering their forehead. And the point is actually like right here. And you might think it's kind of weird to have a point there, but the reason why this is here is because if you're a girl and you go to the salon and ask for bangs, Mr. Tony is gonna section off like a little triangle out here for your hair, and all this stuff's gonna be your bangs. So you have like a bunch of shit here, and then they're gonna cut it across, and you got your bangs. That's why it kind of like go like this. That's how bangs work for girls, and you need this point. This point is really important because I see some people they draw bangs and they like section off this entire area and like it's like everything is coming out like this and it just looks wrong and then everything here is doing whatever else and it looks wrong because like it is wrong. So yeah, don't do that. All right, so now to finish it off, let's draw some actual hair on this person now. So to kind of just utilize everything we've learned, we can say there's like a point here for the bangs, and we can start adding the bananas. Right, you can see everything is just a banana here. And let's add like a ponytail behind somewhere here, like it goes behind like this. Okay, there you go. And then the ponytail itself is also just a bunch of bananas, right? So you can do a banana like this. And there we go. So we got like the basic uh, structure of it, and now we can add more details to make it look a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more sophisticated. All right, let's go. There you go. We did it. We drew hair. Yeah.